Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the fourth official. My name is Rome. You man are awesome. Go ahead, please drop a like on the video. Subscribe somewhere down there if you're new. And today we're going to take a little twist of what we're going to talk about. Today I'm going to educate, annihilate, and possibly probably get some people in their feelings. But I don't care. Now, this is the first time the fourth official self will be talking about a sport other than football. And it's the first time as well I'll be talking about a social ailment that's happening in my country of birth in Jamaica. Now, what I'll be talking about right now is this man right here. Now, this man, as you can see, is clearly celebrating a win. He is the 2001 Boys and Girls Class 1 200-meter champion. And this action that you're seeing right here has got a lot of people up in arms, a lot of people crying, fussing, mourning. And at first I thought this was a joke, fam. At first I thought this was just some sore loser who, some alumni from Calabar or JC or KC that was mad that some Petersfield youth win the 200 meter. But then I started realizing that this is getting prevalent and people started talking about it more and a lot of people getting up in their feelings. So I started thinking, these people who are talking, fam, they cannot be track people, fam. These people are fans, not track people. You understand what I'm saying? These people don't know what it takes to go through a program. These people have never been to a track and field team and learn about a program, a track program. Have never participated in a program. These people don't know what it is to vomit at the end of a training session because they have nothing left in you. These people don't know the feeling of saying, hey, coach, I think I'm dying. And then your coach say, well, dying is not dead. You don't know that type of feeling. You don't know when you hear your coach say, go and go do another 300. When you feel like you can barely walk. And yet you're going to say this man should be stripped of his title, of his class 1 200-meter title because he did this. You guys clearly have no idea what it takes to get to that point of the Jamaica High School Boys and Girls Championship. This man is in a class with man like Usain Bolt, fam. Not many people can stand up and proudly say, I won this race because it takes a lot to win that race. But you don't know, so that's why you advocate for this man to lose his title, which is sad because he did this. I mean, what was the celebration that he did? He put up a gun finger. That seems like an anomaly, isn't it? Why is this thing getting everybody up in their feelings? Has it never been done before? Did you remember this? Or this? Or even this? No, you man don't remember those instances. You know why? Because Jamaican people right now are reactionary, fam. You man are straight reactionary. You're reacting now because Jamaica, that country, is going through a crisis in terms of gun violence. And I understand that, and I am sympathetic to that, and I would love to see that change. But just because the country is going through a situation right now doesn't mean that what our culture is should be eradicated. And I say culture because how many times have you been watching cricket and Curly Ambrose lick out a man middle stump and the first thing you do is come out, one more out. You remember 1998 when Theodore Whitmore scored a second goal against Japan? What were you doing when him scored? Tell me it wasn't big goal. Tell me it wasn't that. Jamaicans celebrate in that way. The last time you got dance and the man play a cartel, we're like, what you do? Play that back. It is a part of our culture. Sadly, that has made Jamaican, along with our music and our sports, well-renowned. The idea that we do brap for everything. So how can you blame this little man for celebrating a goal by doing this? Yeah? Where were you when Edward Seaga and Michael Mann did bring all of the guns in the country for defend them power? Where were you? The last time I checked, there has never been, there is never, and there will never be a Smith & Wesson factory in a Kingston. So how come so much gun reach a Jamaica? Think about that. Human has never been a part of a track life. You have never known what it is to go through a program and to get to that point where you can win a championship on Boys and Girls Champs. So shut the hell up if you don't know what you're talking about. Lord man, he has come out and apologized, I'm hearing, but God knows he didn't need to apologize. That man is a champion. And all of you up in your feelings, you should be working and getting the guns out of Jamaica. You should be working and getting poverty out of the countries that people have to rely upon violence. And Lord, the man make him man do things. A future star. And the next thing that got me all fucked up to, and they still have to do with Jamaica. So let's continue talking about Jamaica. The Jamaica Football Federation and Tapper Whitmore come up with a 30-man squad the other day. And every time I go on YouTube and talk to people about this football team, I get really upset because apparently 95% of the people that I talk to on YouTube and Twitter and all other places seems like man like Ravel Morrison should be untouched. He's beyond reproach. You understand? Why is Ravel Morrison still in the Jamaica? Why is he in the Jamaica squad? To enlighten those who might not know, Ravel Morrison has not played football since the last time he played for Jamaica, which was November last year. And it's not because he's been injured. It's because he left him contract at Ten Hag over in Netherlands and has not played football since. No team has picked him up. He tried out for Sheffield Wednesday, and the Sheffield Wednesday coach says, among other things, it was too close to the end of the season where they need people to be on shape and informed. They cannot run the risk of on Ravel Morrison. Real sus the other year offered him a contract and he turned it down because of money, allegedly. That was 2 occasions which Ravel Morrison could be playing football and he has not been playing football. So if you haven't been playing football for more than a half a year, why are you being called up for the national team? JFF means Jamaica Football Federation, not Jamaica Salvation Army, fam. Why are we out here trying to save someone's career and he's not playing football when there's others out there who need to be playing football? Ravel Morrison should not be in this team. I don't care how good he is. He has not been playing football. The standard shouldn't be that Jamaica football is where you go to play football because you haven't been playing before. The standard should be Jamaica football is where you go to showcase the skills that you have been showing in the league and the club that you've been at. Why are we calling Ravel Morrison to this team? Ravel Morrison is, I don't care what you man think. Yes, he's good. I'm not disputing Ravel Morrison's skills, his talent, his abilities. No one is disputing that. Alex Ferguson isn't disputing that. What I'm saying to you is this man has not been playing since November. More than likely, this man there in London and at the suburbs around one corner, kicking balls on a wall, fam. And yet still he's in the football squad for play friendlies. He might go there in the World Cup squad and he probably go play at the World Cup qualifiers. Even without a team. He better off go call back Walter Boyd wherever in the fam. I swear. Alright, let's take a different approach and go back and refocus the fourth official real quick. Let's refocus the fourth official because we are a football-loving Manchester United bias channel. This is the place where you can go to get the Jamaican American views on football. So let's talk about Manchester United. Let's talk about the possibility and prospect of us getting man like Harry Kane. Now, would I love to have Harry Kane in my team? Absolutely, I would love to have Harry Kane in my team. Is it possible? Might be. But to what expense, fam? Because if we do get Harry Kane, there's a strong chance, a very strong chance, that we won't get Jadon Sancho. Would I prefer Jadon Sancho instead of Harry Kane? Yes. Harry Kane comes with goals. Jadon Sancho comes with sure stability and balance in the team. Harry Kane's goals can be added by with Cavani, Marshall if he comes good next year, Rashford and Greenwood. We cannot substitute the need that we have for a right winger, fam. The balance is not there and you can clearly see it. Aaron Wan-Bissaka cannot cross the ball to save him life. He's improving, but he's not there yet. That means you need someone creative out there on the right side so we can do some creative. Teams preparing against Manchester United only knows they need to straighten up the left side of the team because the right side complete shit in terms of attacking. There's nothing coming from the right side on us. If you put Rashford over there, you can't do it. Rashford is not as good on the right as he is on the left. Greenwood is a striker, so they know what Greenwood will be doing. Going inside, cut on the left, or try to get a shot on the right. Greenwood is not going to go down and put an accurate crossing. And if he is, he's going to cut it back on his left foot because, contrary to popular belief, Greenwood is a left footer who is very good on his right foot. So we need a right winger. Absolutely need a right winger, which is why I don't think we should be going for Kane, because if we get Kane, we won't get Sancho. However, the flip side of me says we definitely should go for Kane, because if he doesn't come to Man United, he's going to Man City. And if he goes to Man City, game over, fam. Game fucking over. Game set and match. You can just claim the quadruple right now, fam. They might go win every trophy at England, brother. And we need to start competing against these men. So, I don't know. 6-1, half dozen of the other. People, you have been awesome. My name is Rome. You're watching the Fourth Official. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Man hands.